Hi, my name is Hollis Rosenkranz, and this is my film reel, with anecdotes and explanations. My journey as a filmmaker began seriously 4 years ago, when I directed, wrote, and shot my first film ever, Piece of Cake. A rather ironic title due to the fact it was anything but a piece of cake to produce. Although it in the end was not too painful to watch, it taught me a large chunk of things about filmmaking, like screen direction, continuity, and communication.
I think it's time for cake. Alex, would you do the honors?
I can explain.
After Piece of Cake, I directed 2 more movies that were interesting, to put it kindly. I tried to remember that failure is part of the process and tucked the things I learned in the making of those 2 films in my toolbox and kept moving. The next film I made, entitled Robbed, an action film, was fun to make as I am remembering it now, but I distinctly remember learning many things about audio and editing during its production.
He thought he could get away with this. Was he wrong?
I don't want any trouble, really.
Then give us the bat and then you can go.
I don't know if I can do that. Look, I think we should all come down. I'm sure we can reach a compromise if...
I got 3 bullets left. Sounds perfect to me. I'll give you to the count of 3 to give us the money. 1, 2, 3.
Following Robbed, I made Writer's Block, which was especially tricky because even hurricanes don't blow deadlines away. My crew and I worked hard to keep to schedule, even though after Irma, hardly anyone had power, air conditioning, and water. To combat this, we ran lights from our cars, something we did with careful consideration and parental approval, but broke my alternator nonetheless. My dad was not happy.
Hey Denise, how are you?
Brett, this is getting ridiculous.
Denise, if you give me a few more weeks,
Days
I
turn
promise
into weeks. Weeks turn into months, and months turn into years. As Aristotle always said, if it's not on my desk by midnight, you're
I
fired.
don't think Aristotle had a desk.
Cut it out, Brett. If it's not in my inbox by midnight, you're fired.
Next is Shudder, the 6th film in my journey, and the most ambitious and complicated film I have ever made up until that point. A sci-fi film mixed with mystery and drama, Shudder taught me about the importance of careful pre-production and the utilization of time.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize the darkroom was in use.
I was just doing some I was just sleeping.
It's no problem, really. I'm the photography teacher, Mr. Bradley. Not to insult your artistic abilities, but it doesn't appear like you know a whole lot about the darkroom process. You were about to ruin your film. So, I'm gonna make a deal with you. It's Friday. I want to go home, but I've always had a thing for the dark room. So, come back here Monday after school. I'll have all your photos in glossy 8x10 black and white prints. Sound good?
Yeah. Actually, that sounds great. Thanks.
Have a great weekend.
I need answers now.
I remember when I was like this. Oh, how time flies.
What are you talking about? Are you not listening? My friend is disappearing as we speak because of this stupid camera and...
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. I'll show you.
No, she's not. She's merely being preserved to another piece of the timeline. However, if you take too many of these, she may appear to disappear. You really shouldn't take that many.
What the hell are you talking about?
Why, you should know. You should know, because I'm you.
Two weeks after Shutter was finished, I made 3019, a film about humanity's loss of compassion and a futuristic test conducted in a different millennium. 3019 taught me about color grading, editing, and the directing of actors and extras.
Who are you?
It's the year 3019. You have been preserved for 1,000 years. In the year 2019, you signed up to take part in a social experiment. Now you are being tested. Please see your way out, if you can. Otherwise, you will remain here for another millennium. Best of luck.
Most recently, I directed, edited, shot, and animated Communication, a documentary about the importance of raising awareness for the speech and hearing disabilities afflicting many people worldwide. Not only did the production of Communication teach me about its topicality, it taught me about finding a focus of a documentary and how to interview people, as well as how difficult animation really is.
People just don't even consider it. And you know, we are the foundation of literacy. We always say here, you need to hear it, to say it to read it to write it. And we are the two first things. If children don't have language, there's no reading, there's no success in school. And so we do a lot more language therapy than we do actual, what we call speech or articulation therapy. But we are the foundation of all of that. And as adults too, they just go, oh, I'm getting older, I'm losing my hearing, everybody loses their hearing, and they don't do anything about it. It's like if everyone was walking around without glasses.
Over the course of the production of these films, I have learned many things, but I have only scratched the surface. To be able to attend film school and study alongside talented individuals and under expert faculty would be unreal. Film is a passion, lifestyle, and storytelling medium like no other, and I would be more than grateful for the opportunity to study film's intricacies in the future. Thank you for your consideration.